Hey there, everybody. So I wanted to make a bit of a quick announcement video. I want to make this one actually a bit quicker because I just tried doing this like 2 seconds ago, and it ended up being 6 minutes long. So, you know, I don't really want to extend these out too much, especially to prevent some people from thinking I'm just doing this for ad revenue. You know, that I don't want that. But basically what I want to announce to you guys is that I am going to be doing a live stream today. I'm going to be doing a live stream, which is something that I don't do that often anymore. I don't really do live streams all that often, but the huge difference with this one compared to any other live stream that I've done is that I want to make this one more of a test stream, to say. Basically, I want to make this a stream where we can play games and stuff. We can play games like Smash 4 or maybe even Corruptions. Corruptions are probably what I'm going to be doing for most of the streams, obviously because that is where 99% of you guys came from. Basically, what I am trying to say is that I want to be able to host another Sunday live stream. Now, I want to start this up as a series again like I was doing in 2016, but there's something that I want to make very sure of, and that's that performance issues are non-existent, or at least are at a minimal. So I want to be able to do a stream where if there's buffer issues, you guys can tell me in the chat, and I can try to fix them to where it will seem okay. So what I have done very recently, and by very recently I mean like 10 minutes ago, is I did 2 test live streams that were set to private. So what I did was I did one live stream which was just a game capture of Mario Kart Double Dash, and I tried doing a bit of it testing just, does the game itself work? Not corrupted, does the game itself run fine on a live stream? And it does, thankfully. So it ran completely fine and everything went according to plan. And then along with that, my second stream was Smash 4. Now obviously that's a bit higher end because that's like literally a Wii U game. And when you compare that to a GameCube game, you know, it's not, it's a bit of a big difference. So I thought between the two, you know, Smash 4 would have had more issues, but as it turns out, Smash 4 actually ran completely fine, which was pretty awesome. So what I currently have the settings set to as far as quality goes is the highest is 720p. The highest is it 720p? The highest is 720p at 60 frames per second. I'm sorry, I was having a huge brain fart there for a second. So that's kind of something that I tried to lower it to a bit. Obviously before I had been doing, I believe, 1080, not at 60 frames, but just 1080. And that for a lot of people, and this is the next point I'm going to get to. While for me, 720 at 60 frames per second may have ran completely fine, it may not be the same on your guys' end. For you guys, it could be lagging every 2 seconds, which is something that I do not want. I want to be able to have this, you know, be running as smoothly as possible and just have it look good, you know, have it run good. Run good is the most important thing. This thing we could legit have this thing running at like 1080 and looking beautiful, but it would be lagging every 2 seconds, and that would be a bigger concern than having it at 480p quality, but it's still running fine. So yeah, as far as I know, it runs fine on my end, but what the entire purpose of this test stream later today is going to be about is it's basically going to be testing to see if it runs fine for you guys. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to do some Corruptions, and we're also going to mix a bit of Smash 4 into there, specifically the Chaos mod, if you really needed that bit of information. But we're going to just do those 2 things to make sure everything runs okay on you guys' end. And if it doesn't, please give me feedback in the chat if you are there, if you happen to make it, and you notice that there are a lot of buffering issues or something to that sort. Please tell me in the chat, and I can see if I can make some adjustments. And obviously, if we can't make full adjustments by the end of the stream, I will make sure to do that on my spare time. So yeah, I don't really have a specific time for when the stream will be happening. So all I can say right now is that it's probably just going to be later today. Obviously, you know, some of you guys may for some of you guys, it may be like freaking midnight by the time I'm doing it, but I'm not sure. For me, my time, at least here in Tennessee, I'll probably be streaming maybe around 2 o'clock, p.m. Right now it's 10:50 a.m., so obviously we still got a couple hours, and I can still do some more test streams if I feel the need to, and we can adjust things according to plan. And yeah, so be on the lookout for that. As I said before, no specific time for it, so just be on the lookout. Maybe see if your subscription, if that appears in your subscription feed that I'm live streaming, or maybe if you've even turned on post notifications. If the system does happen to work with the post notifications and you get a notification for the live stream, be sure to maybe tune in if you feel the need to. Obviously, you do not have to. I am not requiring you to do this, but it would be very nice to get your feedback on if the stream is running fine and dandy. Obviously, this was a bit more extended out than I wanted it to. It's literally almost been a 7-minute long video, but I really just wanted to be able to explain how I want this all to work, because I do want to start doing these Sunday live streams again, because I did miss them quite a lot, and I feel like this really allows me to do a lot of fan interactions. So yeah, so yeah, make sure to join the live stream later. Man, make sure to join the live stream.